Okay, everybody. Next step. It's a little bit different because I've made another coil with incorporating the bifilar coil as an extra collection. You'll see in a moment. This is not part of the system. So basically we have 18 volt DC battery connected to the ZVS circuit, which is connected to L1, which is the large copper coil. Underneath this you can see only the bifilar, but underneath that is L2, which would act as we had it before. So one side is connected, one side's connected to the aluminium disc, and out through an incandescent light, and then to a radiator I'm using as an earth point. So that would be this point here. The same earth which we have here, which is from the L2 underneath, is going out through a spark, but we're not getting much of a spark there today. Something to work on. But the bifilar coil I've connected up as with some other induction experiments through Schottky diodes. A little bit similar to how Don Smith, I think, connected his bifilar coil, but anyway, that's just going off subject. We then divert that into a cap. So there's the Schottky diodes. I've got 4 on, doesn't matter, 2 or 4. And this is the capacitor going into a load of 12 volt DC motor. Yeah. So I'll just turn it on. First you'll see that the power is directing into the bifilar because that coil is on top of L2. As I stick this screwdriver between these points, the incandescent light will light at the same time as we're drawing off power here. Idea is at some point, if I could get rid of this and just have it keeping a balance. I don't know. It's always been difficult because the capacitor and the batteries work differently. So I'll just show you where we are with one hand, of course. Okay, so don't want to get electrocuted here. What I'll do, I will just put that in between for now, so that you can hear. First you'll hear this motor and the light bulb. So what I'll do, I'll switch that off like so, and if you can hear, so the light bulb's coming through this part. We are getting some DC charge. You can hear the motors going down. If I take the screwdriver off the spark gap, I miss the light. I don't know if you can see. Maybe if I had a synchronous motor here, that will give more DC output. the capacitor goes pretty quickly. Let's try and switch this off. Okay, that's where we are. If you can use that for anything, otherwise please come back with some kind of intelligent input so that we can maybe take this extra here. It seems not to be all being used when we have one bulb going. So it's to find the balance. I've had this working at 350 watts. Yeah, just without the bifilar connected. So there is something there. Yeah, please come back. I've got a couple more days in isolation, and then yeah, if we could do something in this time, it would be great.